Hi, everyone. I always say that, Will. You know that.
You do.
We're going to do some Kryptonite bloopers where
We hope people learn from our mistakes.
they can. They don't. They could. They
No,
should. Um,
they won't.
only because I tend to go first. I'll go first. So I post a lot on LinkedIn,
Mm.
and I use ChatGPT not so much to write, but I always kept all of my posts in a spreadsheet before I post them, and I loaded them all of them up into a chat GPT so that I could call back and oh, what is this? And da, 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 right, that kind of stuff. So it's like an assistant. So I got into a fight with ChatGPT because I kept trying to have it call up episode 008 and it kept bringing me the wrong episode. And I was like, why are you so dumb, ChatGPT? So I finally went back to the spreadsheet and realized I mislabeled it when I originally put it in. And our, on the pod, all the labels for what episode, it was all wrong. And ChatGPT was spot on, and I was fighting with the robot. I'm not sure
And you lost.
I lost big time. I'm not sure which kryptonite that one pulls up. But that seemed one worth mentioning. You got anything that dumb?
I mean, it's another one where I, did something silly with my wife. So we are traveling today. We're actually, later this afternoon heading to the airport. We're just hopping up to DC for one day to take care of some stuff. But we were talking last night about plans and packing and whatnot, and you know how to handle some work stuff. And I was like, yeah, I think plans this, that, and the other. Um, and one of my kryptonites is Molly. I get very focused, and I don't see or hear other things and shut stuff out. She was like, "Oh, well, I thought we were gonna like have a discussion and plan something together. It's great that you went ahead and planned on your own. Maybe we should start talking about it now." So yeah, I had to reverse course there pretty quickly, and the plan that I had come up with in my head, it was a great plan.
Can
That
I
had,
tell
I
you?
guess, included her, didn't.
Can I tell the irony of this?
Hmm.
This week's episode, which we recorded back in January with CJ, you talked about your resolution with your wife to not be so focused and that you were going to work on it this year. And it's almost June. I'm not sure of the progress
I made
report.
no progress.
No, I think if you were in school for this, the teacher would have your parents in.
I'm an F. Yeah,
Molly,
I'm getting held back.
you held back
I
again.
can relate to your hyper focus, Will, because I am terrible about that. Terrible. When kids come in, I'm just plugging away. It drives my husband nuts too. And I know your wife, so I can see it driving her nuts. Because I think my husband and your wife have some similarities.
Yeah.
My kryptonite is just my addiction to overachieving. It's this. It's my
Yeah.
computer. It's how do I keep my head out of it. So I literally have an alarm clock that goes off every day on my phone at 5:30 p.m. That just like wakes me up and be like, oh, gotta step back. But it's a constant kryptonite of mine that I'm working on. And I like someone told me about the alarm and I really like that tip. So hopefully that helps others.
I love that. I love that self-aware. I love that you use systems. Will, I'm not going to go to the videotape, but I think that was awfully close to a humble brag. What do you think? We haven't had
Uh,
one
I
in a
think it's
while.
I think it's on the line. I think you can decide today how tough you want to be on the guest.
She
It's
was
up to you.
so kind to come on. We're not going to call a flag, but we could have.
Well, I'm going to give credit to my coach. It is not my system. It is people around me that have helped me figure it out. So,
Well, let me be clear. When someone comes on and tells their kryptonite blooper is that they're so awesome at overachieving that
I hear you. I hear you. I don't
we
want.
knew what
Yeah,
you meant. We knew what you meant. You're a
I'm
rocket
not
ship.
necessarily overachieving. I just think I am in my mind, right?
Let's
I
end
do
on
like
that
that
awesome note.
wakes you up, the 5:30 thing. Like, hey, it's time to shut it down.
Love it.
Speaking of shutting it
Like,
down,
Molly, thank you.
thank you.
retreat.
Have
Bye,
a good one.
everybody.